Welcome to the Transformational Coach podcast with me, Rona Barton, giving you competence with confidence. Hello and welcome. This week's podcast is starting to look at our topic of inner strength, where we'll be looking at inner strength, inner beauty, stopping worry and what others think of us, as well as saying no to perfectionism. This week, however, it is inner strength. So let's start, first of all, with our usual "how are you?" question. How are things going for you at the moment? Here in the northeast of Scotland, we've had quite a lot of snow recently, not nearly as much as him indoors and I enjoy when we're off on our winter ski holiday. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to do that this year, thanks to the pandemic. But we have been able to look out and enjoy some beautiful snowfall in our own village. What about you? How are things going for you? Are you still managing to get out and about? Are you still doing video calls, telephone calls to friends and family who are perhaps near to you but who you can't spend time with during the pandemic? And where do you find the strength and the determination and just the general guts to keep going through the lockdown? We're in February now. It's been almost a year since the UK first spoke about lockdown and first went into lockdown. And certainly people's willingness and ability to cope with lockdown seems to be waning a little. Yes, we are rolling out vaccines within the UK, which is a great start, but we're still months away from having everybody in the country vaccinated. So what about you? Where do you get your inner strength and your self-determination? Struggling along, really, to face the challenges of the world as it stands at the moment, as well as from other people, many people tend to step back from self-determination, self-development, often thinking, really, what's the point anyway? It seems that every step someone takes, there's somebody else coming along and pushing them further back. There never seems to be a dull moment in life, and what's more, the vast majority of people in the world spend their time judging others and forcing others to conform to the way they think or behave. When an individual is non-compliant, these people will increase the stress that they put on that person's shoulders. And there never seems to be an escape. Now, for a lot of people, they are conformists, and generally, therefore, it's fine. But this presents a problem because the vast majority of people do sit around waiting for things to happen rather than striving to make things happen. The problems never seem to end, and despite all of the problems that people face, however, they must move to reframe their thinking to that of a nonconformist in order to survive really the way life is at the moment and the speed at which life passes. Most people think that a nonconformist is someone who poses trouble or threats. Contrary to their thinking, the nonconformist is really more like a maverick or an eccentric thinker that has free spirit and will not allow humankind to go against the laws of nature. They stand up for what they believe in, and their courage, their self-determination, their inner strength is constantly monitored, as this will build from really their own pool of strength to help them stand tall and protest against the things that they see are wrong or that go against the grain for them, that rub their own core values the wrong way. People all around the world strive, whether it's for success, and are met with failure. And there may be times when you yourself try to achieve success but fail. When the outcome is a positive one, we feel happy, we feel contented because our efforts have paid off. They've delivered us the fruits of our labour when we need them most. On the other hand, sometimes our effort does not provide us with the success, and the result is that, we face awkward situations, or we feel frustrated, or we feel like we've failed. In actuality, failure is the key to success. Failure may cause us to feel disappointed and, sometimes just collapse into tears, and yet the breakdowns are only challenges that we must learn to accept, face, and move on to take action and take back control of our lives. It can be understood more clearly, if you like, through an example. And an example in this case I'm going to use is about a boy who lost his left hand during an accident. He had an interest in learning martial arts, Judo for example, and after a lot of persuasion, his parents finally agreed to find a teacher for him and appoint him a teacher. The Judo master taught him only one action. And that day, on the day of competition, when it arrived, the boy was declared the winner. The master, Judo master, told the young boy that the stroke he had taught him was the only stroke that could save his life, because his opponent would need both hands to defend himself. Now, the little boy and his parents realised that sometimes even weaknesses can become strengths. So we shouldn't underestimate ourselves, and we should follow our inner strength for personal development, determination. So let me ask you this. Are you aware of just how strong you truly are? And how would your life be different if you fully accepted yourself? It does not pay to hate, doubt, fear, or resent other individuals simply because the way you channel others and the way you react to others will come back and bite you on the bottom at some point. I believe in karma that way. It will come back and bite you. So you must be able to keep your self-determination strong and continue through with self-development processes in order to survive in the world and in order to meet your goals and your expectations. Instead of worrying about fitting into other people's expectations and other people's models of the world, fit in to your own life. Take control of your own life. No matter what obstacles you might come up against, realising that they are challenges that can help you maintain your inner strength and help develop your determination and your courage in order to continue growing is what will help see you through. If you let obstacles get in the way of your progress, it can promote negative thinking and negative behaviours, and all in all, if you like, a bad attitude. You will not win. People with bad attitudes often end up running away instead of running towards their goals. So when and where do you already challenge and stretch yourself in life? And if you're not already challenging and stretching yourself, where could you make small steps to do that? And when you are faced with challenges, when could you look inside yourself for the support, the strength, the encouragement, the determination you need, rather than looking to others? Let me know what you think. Inner strength, determination, self-development, guts. You have it. You're already doing things that other people would think are challenging or scary? How can you dig deeper and find more of that? All right, let me know what you think. Contact me via the website, via the various social media channels. Next week, we'll be looking at inner beauty as part of this topic. And before you go today, I want to just briefly mention the Podcasting for Business Awards. This is what I get for recording too many episodes in advance. I forget to tell you about things that have happened. The Podcasting for Business Awards took place at the end of January. And although this podcast, the Transformational Coach Thoughts from My Sofa, did not win any of the awards, I did get a mention in the top 30 of the Listener's Choice Awards. The Thoughts from My Sofa podcast came in at number 22 out of 30 of the top nominees, and I want to thank each and every one of you very much for voting and getting me there. We'll be trying again this year when nominations open at the end of or towards the end of September. I will be keeping you posted on that as well and letting you know how you can get involved and vote for me this year. In the meantime, as ever, please continue to look after yourselves, stay safe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.